Okay. This chair farts. Okay. Hey guys, I am Mac. Well, my real name's Sophie, but I'd rather be called Mac, so just call me Mac. But yeah, I posted on Instagram, and I promised I would answer all these questions. So, I'm going to Instagram, and it's basically like, ask my opinion on like any subject. And I actually got a lot more comments than I had expected. So we are going to find it. Okay. The first one is like, it says gay rights. I really hate that it says gay rights. Like, sexuality doesn't define you. If you're gay, you're still a person. It's just human rights. You don't say black rights. You don't say white rights. Like, it's just human rights. And I don't understand why it's such a problem that gay people are having trouble with the same amount of rights as anyone else. So, I just don't understand that. That kind of really bothers me. And it really pisses me off whenever I see that. Discrimination. I am so fucking sick of people discriminating others especially because of like religion. That is your own personal thing. I am not going to try and like hate on you because, oh, you're Christian, I don't like you. You're Jewish, I don't like you. You're Muslim, like, why should I do that? You're still a person. You still have a soul, an identity. You're you. And I'm going to like you or dislike you based on who you are, not on what you believe in. And that just really freaking bothers me. Labels. I mean, depending on the labels. I mean, if it's a negative label, obviously I know, but I don't know. I feel like if you're calling someone like hot or beautiful or like whatever, those kind of labels are like okay, but like I know I get called like a freak or I don't know. I've been called some really weird things actually. I've been called a gorilla and an owl. I don't know. I just find that really funny. But yeah, so basically it kind of depends on the label. As long as it's positive, it's okay. But if it's negative, just go away. Self-harm. I get a lot of things like this, actually. Self-harm, like, my opinion on it, I don't really have an opinion, I guess. It's more, like, personal, because I self-harmed, recovered now, but, I still struggle with that, because once you do it, it's always in your mind, and it's always, like, a prevalent option when you get really stressed. So, my advice to anyone, if you have never tried it, do not try it. Like, I know it might seem tempting, or, you see all these other posts about, like, how, like, cutting, burning, anything of that is harming yourself. Please try not to do it. There are such healthier ways. And all you're doing in the long run is destroying yourself more. So when your mindset starts to change and when you start to see what your life is really worth, you're going to have those scars to remind you. Sorry, my Twitter's going off. But, yeah, so that was that. Depression. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing as self-harm. Like, a lot of people suffer from depression, and it's like a normal thing. Like, everyone goes through a period of depression within their life. And I just think that, if you're really, really depressed, and especially to the point to suicide, please get help. Please talk to someone. Like, your life is worth so much more than what your mind is forcing you to think. I can tell you that from personal experiences. If you ever feel like that, please, you can talk to me. I'll put my stuff in the description, and you can comment on this. I have a Kick, I'm willing to give out like a Skype or anything, but please, you're not alone. I promise. Like, no one's ever alone. I promise. There's always going to be someone like you. You're not the only one, I promise. I have an eyelash in my eye. I'm really sorry. But, yeah. Just really, if you need someone to talk to, if it's just like an everyday, like, hey, what's up? Or like, I'm having this problem with my boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, I am here to talk. I'm not even joking. It can be 2 o'clock a.m. I'm probably awake anyway. I don't really sleep much. Really, I'm here for you. I promise you're not alone. Whatever you're going through, I will help you. I promise. I will not give up on you. I promise. That's like a personal promise, and I don't break promises. Or at least I try not to. I might have broken it. Eating disorders. These are all so sad. Eating disorders are kind of the same thing as depression. I am here for you. Eating disorders and depression often come hand in hand. I know I had an eating disorder, and I'm over that now. But what you think is so wrong really isn't that bad. Like, I know that sounds like really like rude, but I can promise you, like, that person you're seeing in the mirror, that's not what you really are. What you really are is on the inside. I can promise you that everyone is a good person. There is always good in you. There is always something to live for. And I don't think it's right that, you know, you will starve yourself or, you know, purge, binge. There are such healthier ways than that. And I am willing to sit with you and figure out a healthy way to do these things instead of purging, starving yourself. Or if you've already gone to that point, I can help you if you need someone to recover. Because I went through that. It was not an easy task. Okay. Let's get into something more a little bit uplifting. These are kind of sad. School. Oh my freaking god. I hate school so much. Like, I don't hate school, like, school. I just think the school system is really fucked up. Like, school is fine. I don't mind, like, you know, going and learning, like, I gotta do that to live. But, like, if you're gonna make me wake up at, like, 6 a.m. to be there by 7:45, which is when it starts, and then expect me to be able to sit through class all day, have, like, a 30-minute break, that's it. Sit through class, keep on learning with such hard restrictions, and then say that basically in order to get into college you have to do like a sport or, you know, extracurricular activities, so, you know, clubs, anything like that. And then, so that takes a while after school, especially if sports, you might not get home till like 7 o'clock. I have that problem a lot. And then you're going to give us hours of homework and saying, oh, it's only 20 minutes. You're one of like my 7 teachers. Don't tell me it's only 20 minutes. It really pisses me off. And then you're like, oh, and don't forget to get like 7 or 8 hours of sleep because that's all healthy and stuff. I'm just like, no, you're stupid. Stop. No, that's not okay. Sports is life. Sports is just life. I love sports. I play sports like 24/7. If I'm not like sick in bed or something, or at school, I'm probably playing sports or hanging out with friends, which describes my life perfectly. But sports is a really great way, especially like I said, for self-harm, eating disorders. Sports is such a great way to, you know, help you stay fit both mentally and physically, because, you know, pushing yourself that hard, you know, you might get sore the next day, and that puts you through puts you through physical pain, as well as it helps you through all your mental pain, and I just find that really helpful. And I really like that. I don't know. Sports is just so much fun, especially if you do it with friends. Just, like, if you and your best friend, like, if you have, like, a really close friend, especially if you're, like, the same gender, because then you can do, like, school sports or something. Just do something. It's really fun. And you can just, it makes so many more memories, and you can gain so many more friends. It's so much fun. I love it. Music is my other half of life. Sports and music. Music is basically, like, there is music for, like, every single mood you have. So, you know, if you're really upset, obviously there are, like, the really sad songs that, like, if you need something to, like, relate to, there's that kind of songs that are really upbeat if you're, like, really pumped, like, party kind of stuff. And then there's just kind of, like, neutral, like, chilling out or, like, doing your homework, something like that. I always listen to music when doing homework. Probably why I don't get great grades. But I don't know. Music is also great for, what I said before, self-harm, eating disorders. There are a lot of things like eating disorders. There are so many songs based on that and how people have recovered and, like, how you're not alone. And self-harm, obviously, there are so many, like, songs about, like, depression and cutting, especially. And if you really feel like you can't come to me or anyone around you, then there's always music there for you. I promise, whatever you're going through, there is something out there. And I think I might have done. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I did them all. If I missed something, I'm sorry. I'm kind of tired right now. In case you couldn't tell, I can't really speak. But kind of to wrap things up, I just want to say I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. Watch too, that's pretty good too. Like down there if you enjoyed this video, or if you want me to do some other stuff. I know I have another video that I promised I would do, and it's about, like, one of those questionnaire things. And then I'm probably going to get my sister, and I might do it with her, my best friend. She's awesome. But yeah, like, subscribe if you like this video, if you want me to do more videos, requests. I might do something like the, like, cinnamon challenge with my sister, or, like, some of my friends. And yeah, also I have Vine, Twitter, Instagram, Kick, what other social medias do I have? Obviously YouTube, you're watching YouTube. I have a U now, but I've actually never broadcasted. I just kind of, like, stalk people on there. But I'll try to put it in the description below. If you have any questions, you can comment, contact me, any of the other social medias. Obviously, like I said, they're going to be in the description, or links, something. I'll do something. Requests, if you disliked it, you can give it a thumbs down if you really wish, but comment why, because that'd be kind of really helpful. Okay. That's really weird. Someone just messaged me okay, and I said okay, and I was... Yeah. Lord, get out of this chair. Thanks for watching, guys.